There's a little garden harvest update. We've been getting some lettuce pretty regularly, and our green beans are finally starting to come on. We have not eaten any yet. This is all the more we have gotten to pick, about half a gallon. We've had a couple of yellow squash and a couple of zucchini. We're going to eat those this weekend. We've gotten 4 cucumbers, and my mother-in-law gave me those 3 cucumbers out of her garden. We've gotten some kohlrabi, our purple and our green kohlrabi. London was dying to pick some carrots today, and clearly they are not ready. We've also gotten some of these Anaheim peppers. We've gotten about a gallon of those thus far. And we're cooking some up tonight in our crock pot meal. This is our venison roast and pasta sauce. And I have mushrooms, onion, and pepper in there. So it is awesome to eat what we're growing. All right, first up we got these cucumbers. I want to say these are Market More cucumbers. They are a thicker skinned. These are better for, you can eat them raw, you can make them into sandwiches, you could probably cut them into spears and even pickle them because they have a thicker skin on them. So we got a whole bunch of those. Got this big, beautiful kohlrabi. We got 2. I forgot one over there. Got 2 of those. We did get a big squash or zucchini. Got a giant zucchini. And then we got several summer squash. London wanted to show you guys this. This is something pretty unusual. Our neighbor dropped this off for us. It is half zucchini and half summer squash.
I want to try that.
Isn't that incredible? Love that.
And look how big it is. It's a really nice size.
What is it, buddy? Bear wants some squash too. All right, so that's what we have here. This big bowl. We have our green bell peppers. And then we also have these banana peppers. Anaheim peppers, I think is what they're actually called. They're like a sweet banana pepper. Got several of those. We just have all our peppers down in a bowl. I have picked more out of the garden that I just haven't shown you guys. I do freeze peppers. I leave them whole. I just freeze them. I know it's very unconventional, but you know, so it works for us. I do like to have a bag of each of those frozen. We don't eat a lot of peppers. We don't eat like stuffed peppers really, but I do love to cook with peppers. I love the flavor of peppers, especially in sauces and stuff. So I like to have a bag, a gallon-sized freezer bag of both of these types of peppers in the freezer. We also eat a lot of these fresh, right as they come out of the garden. We just eat them while they are still fresh. So these are peppers. Now these are a different type of cucumber. These are a thinner skinned. They are more pokey, I guess. This is more of like an English cucumber. They're great for eating, mostly for eating in salads and eating raw. These are my favorite cucumbers to grow. Thank you, London, for the assistance there. Over here we have some tomatoes, a variety of sizes of tomatoes. We've gotten traditional. That's interesting growth there. We've gotten some like cherry-sized tomatoes. We have grape tomatoes. We have currant-sized tomatoes. These are my favorite. These little marble-sized tomatoes. I just love those on a salad. They are my absolute favorite. And then we've gotten some really, really little regular tomatoes.
We got really big
and
cherry tomatoes.
Really big cherry tomatoes.
It's huge.
And then these are our more traditional tomatoes. Are finally ripening up there. Green tomato fell off, so we just brought it down. And then also a couple of onions we've gotten. Our onions are going to need pulled out of the garden soon. We are at the point where we are pulling plants. We're just about done with all of our beans. I have 2 giant size bags here, Walmart bags, grocery bags. Hey, here's a Dollar Tree bag full of beans, and we have 3 different types of beans in here. We have our traditional green bean, we have these purple and yellow beans, and then we also have somewhere, I might not have any in these bags, we have yellow beans as well. So we've started pulling those plants. Our cucumber and our zucchini and squash are just about done. We do have a big old pumpkin growing up there. Our peppers are going to keep going for a while. Our tomatoes are going to keep going for a while, but some of this stuff is starting to die back, and we are just trying to harvest what we can while we can. So we are going to go and get all of this stuff put in the house and get our beans. A lot of people like to can beans. We are not those people. I have everything here at my house to can, and we have canned beans in the past, but canning, I feel, makes the beans too mushy, and I'm not a fan of that. So we like to just freeze our beans. We place them in food saver pouches, and we suck the air out, and we just freeze them. We know that we need about 30 pouches to get us through winter, that is enough. We eat beans probably like 1 time a week. So that'll get us through till about next summer. We may run a little short on that. That's okay. I like to buy some fresh beans through the winter too, because we love fresh beans sauteed. So it's just nice to have these beans on backup in the freezer. And then you can still do everything you can with the canned beans that you can with the frozen beans, except that the frozen beans hold up a lot better than the canned beans. So, all right, everybody, I hope you have enjoyed this little garden haul. I'm probably going to show you the next haul that we get to, just to give this video a little more substance. But, you have been through all of this with us, from laying out our garden and buying our seeds to starting seeds here ourselves. You got to consider a lot of these tomatoes, all the beans, a lot of the, not the peppers, the cucumbers even. We start all of this from seed ourselves. All of these cucumbers and kohlrabi and squash and zucchini, that's all our hard labor. So I like to show you guys that, we did all the hard work before. Now it's time to reap the reward. So, all right, we'll see you next time.